I'm a bit tired. We had a lot of shows on the weekend, but happy, So it started again. We are back to life. Well, honestly, I was a bit afraid at the beginning because it's something we didn't do for a long time. But I realized it's like cycling, So once you know how to do it, you will continue. And yeah, it was a very good feeling. I was looking forward for a break, but not that kind of break. And what I missed much was that nobody knew. Are we going back to stage in 1 year, in 2, or never? So, and once we were on stage, the feeling, what you have with the crowd, this kind of connection, also this feeling with your band is kind of a family. So it was overwhelming. I think my career, I started pretty early to tour in Romania. And what I saw is that the crowd here is so open-minded, And that my first shows, I didn't know what I can expect, And then we came there and people started screaming, jumping. It was like, yeah, they were walking with us. You don't have it everywhere. So it's a kind of a family business. We know each other for a long time. In a way, maybe, yes, of course, because I am an artist, I don't see music or art as my job that I have to do to earn some money. So as long as I see myself as an artist, I always try to find the next steps. I don't want to lose my handwriting, but I'm always looking for something new. That means, of course, new album. Had a lot of time the past 2 years to create this new album, Moonlight Love Affair. So that means that many songs of that album will be included live in the live show. We transformed the complete light show. So we wanted to offer the people something new, but they still should have the feeling of we are on a Parov concert. Of course, there are a few classics we will always play, even if I played them 1,000 times. But every time I play an old song, a classic one, and people started dancing and screaming, so I have a feeling this is the first time I played in that setting, So it's never an old song for me, and it's always a bit different. Yes. This song started with a guitar riff, and I had the loop with this guitar riff, and I thought, yeah, it's very bluesy, retro bluesy stuff. But for me, from the beginning on, I had the kind of erotic feeling, I thought this is the acoustic version of a first date when it makes click, So, and in that direction the song goes. So for me, it's kind of a two persons meeting who have a connection, physically and mentally. And for me, it was easy to produce. Some songs you produce in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but Fire was something that was coming and going. It was so easy. Fire wanted to be born. It's a very strong element, and I'm Sagittarius in my star sign, so this is full of fire, and this is also what I do in my live shows. But there are so many different kind of fires, and that song is a smooth fire, very smooth and strong fire. It's a very intimate album, a very personal album, because after Voodoo Sonic was made at the beginning of the whole COVID situation. I think I love it, but it's more dark, But Moonlight Love Affair, as the title says, for me is something new is coming, but something positive. Moonlight Love Affair means for me sitting outside on the tree watching the moon or the stars. And from the songs, it goes in many different directions. Of course, you will have some swing-influenced tracks on it, but you have bluesy stuff, maybe some pop influences. So my goal was, is it possible to get the Parov handwriting, but to go in so many different directions of music?
Is it possible?
For me it was, yes, because otherwise I wouldn't release it. But let's see how the crowd will react on it. But we already had the chance to play a few new tracks, and it worked really good. Also, this documentary is very intimate, and maybe you find a deeper view to Parov as a private person, So sometimes in the first years I always tried to protect my private life because I was afraid that somebody could hurt me, somebody could write bad things. So it was always whole to have a private life. It is still, but I accept that as a person in public, you have to share some things, because this is the price you have to pay. And I try to be honest and to have a view on what show business means, because people sometimes have the feeling, wow, they go on stage, people screaming, they earn money, and it's glitz and glamour, But there are also many, many different sides, difficult things in our business. So maybe in that documentary you get a feel. It wasn't the moment, I got the offer of a TV station 2 years ago. They wanted to record 2 shows and to have a small TV documentary, 5 minutes or something like that. And that was the starting point, And the team, the camera team and the director said, hey, listen, I'm not sure if we can catch Parov stelar with 2 shows. So they guided me. They were with us 2 years, nearly 2 years. And it wasn't like from the beginning on, I tell you everything of my life. But I trusted this team more and more. So after a few weeks, months, this private thing came out softly. But it came out. And I saw heard myself talking. It was like you're sitting at your psychologist, you start talking about something and after they said, yes, you're right, I've never seen it in that way. It was also kind of a healing process, and a kind of a remedy, because I also learned a lot of new things about me. And I think that helps you even in your private life, but it helps you also in your work as an artist. So reflection. At the beginning, I was a wild and bloody bastard, and I thought I will conquer the world and nothing can stop me. I would say I still have that, but I'm very thankful of what happened. I was not that young. I started working at the age of 30, so I was not a child. But what I see now is I don't take it as given. What happens on stage, even after this corona, it's not given, So I respect it much more. And what I see is, man, you're blessed. This is what I think. I'm blessed. I can do what I love, and I can earn my money with things that I love. I mean, that's the perfect thing. And I'm not sure if it changed so much from beginning till now. Perfect summer. Well, it's not about the weather, of course. You need a good weather for perfect summer, but perfect summer means for me the balance between playing festivals, but also have enough time for my family, for my son, and to relax, to inhale. What I like in summer is that life is outside. I mean, I'm from Austria. Our summer is maybe 2 weeks. It's so cold here, but summer is the time for conversation, people sitting together, Summer is great. Yeah, my son was with me before Corona, and this year I will take him with me. He was also yesterday at a radio interview, and he loved it. He started talking, so I was really afraid that this guy has also the gene to be public. So I said, won't you become a dentist maybe, or a gardener? It's not so dangerous than that business, but I think no chance. Yes, could be, to be honest, because I had a look at the schedule, and when we're going with a tour bus and not flying, I saw that we are going there, I think, with a bus, so it was the Neversea where I thought I took him with me. My biggest dream, to stay happy and healthy, It's not about thinking the Grammy or the Golden Globe or something like that, because I learned you have a goal, you reach it, and then you stand there and what's next, what's next, what's next? Then you're thinking of the next dream. So the biggest goal is to feel what you have right now in that moment. I was looking for that for so many years. Maybe a little bit I can do it now. So how can I do it? Say this in one sentence. Maybe my biggest dream is to feel what I have in that moment, to be in the now. Hey guys, I'm Parov stelar, and I'm more than happy to announce our show at the Neversea Festival. And of course, we will play a lot of new tunes of my new album, The Moonlight Lover there. So see you there and stay tuned.